tales to keep you awake.
My parents, 3 siblings and I, moved from Texas to Colorado because my father had received a better job offer. We quickly found a decent house in a quiet neighborhood just outside of town. My father worked days at his job, and sometimes well into the evenings too. My mother worked the night shift at the local hospital as an emergency room nurse. Because of this, she would try to sleep as much as she could during the day while we were at school. I only know this because I overheard my parents talking one night when my father came home from work, when my mom had that shift off. I heard her telling my dad that she could have sworn she heard children running up and down the stairs during the day while all of us were at school. When she went to check, no one was there. One night, my younger sister Eva woke me up to tell me that she could hear someone scratching the halls in the hallway. I went out in the hallway to check. I could see nothing in the hallway itself, but at the end of the hallway was a bathroom, and it looked like a shadow person was peeking at us around the door with these 2 bright little eyes. My sister slept in my room that night. A few days later, my other sister Mel was playing in the backyard, playing in her sandbox. She said she heard the sounds of children laughing in the wind, and she was shoved into the sand from something unseen behind her. Another time, my sister Eva and I were in the backyard swinging on the swing set and jabbering amongst ourselves. I had an overwhelming feeling of being watched. When I looked up towards the back of the house, the blinds in the kitchen were bent as if someone were peeking through. Then I noticed those eyes. 2 bright eyes peering through at us. I looked over at my sister to see if she had seen the same thing, but she was busy swinging higher and humming to herself. When I looked back at the house, the blinds immediately closed as if it noticed I was watching all of a sudden. It was creepy. Luckily, we only lived in that house for a year before my parents were able to save enough to buy a home. I still wonder about that house and if anyone had experienced anything similar.